Hi Virgo, thank you so much for joining me. I have your weekend read for you, weekend of the 15th, 16th, and 17th of January. This weekend we have the Sun in Capricorn, the Moon in Gemini, Mercury retrograding in Aquarius, Venus retrograding in Capricorn. There is also Uranus and the North and South Node currently retrograding. On the 16th and 17th, we have a full moon in the sign of Cancer. There is a lot of intuition this entire weekend. Whilst the moon is in Gemini, it focuses a lot on intuitive conversation. So speaking about things that you are perhaps spiritually or intuitively guided to do so. As the moon goes into Cancer, there is got to be a emotional resolve, an emotional conclusion. Whilst Mercury and Venus are both in retrograde, this weekend there's an emphasis on grabbing what's important. This could be intellectually speaking, and moving on with what you consider precious. That might be your peace of mind. That might be the experience that you've gathered, the lessons that you've learned. Could be travel, possible travel over water. It's a change of scenery. There is movement involved here. Travel, taking, I think, travel lightly, you know? An energy of liberation, setting oneself free. And I think this emphasis on freedom might stem back to childhood memories of restriction, financial restriction or otherwise. Might be something that might lead to a lot of explanations of certain programs that are currently running. And I think under the harsh light of this very maternal, very home, divine feminine energy this entire weekend, there is this urge to shift and move and change location and be somewhere else, somewhere safe, somewhere that fits better now. There is a end to a lesson, an energetic cycle, 6 and 6. This is moving to not only calmer waters, but this is moving where it feels really good. Your people. Sharing your abundance, you know. There's flowers, and those flowers represent growth, fertility, creating relationships, creating bonds, creating good vibes, a sense of community. I think you're moving on to calmer waters, Virgo, and it really involves a lot of your place within a community, within a friends group, within your home even. Some of you could be moving home. I think there's going to be an emphasis on mothers this weekend, how you get on with your mother, your relationship with your mother. Justice card of Libra. And the King of Pentacles. Okay. I think it's safe to say that energetically speaking, there needed to be some sort of balance, I feel like Virgo, you moving forward in a new direction, moving towards your freedom, moving towards what feels sacred and what feels safe and what feels protected is very important this weekend, especially in regards to home life. The King of Pentacles is very stable and very secure and very grounded energy, very sure of one's capabilities, the ability to protect, the ability to provide, the ability to, really hold one's own. This is, the ultimate father. And there's some sort of balance being brought to the divine masculine this weekend, I feel like. And it's about you balancing out your own scales and really being the voice of reason and bringing some sort of fairness and equilibrium into the situation. King of Pentacles is not only industrious, someone who draws in abundance. So I do feel like a lot of questions about abundance kind of result in answers of you being reminded, of how truly abundant you are. And I think it's at every movement that you'll be very reminded of just how prosperous you truly are. And I think that in itself is a karmic balance. Being very aware of one's achievements. Being very aware of how far you've come in times where you have to push forward. And I feel like this new direction is going to lead you to something that does feel really sacred, I feel like there is a really nice offer coming forward, Virgo. That's the Knight of Cups. Someone brings forward a very humble, but, it's very present. It's an offer that is extended to you. It is of an emotional nature. And it could be about moving on to find peace within a situation. King and Queen of Pentacles. Wow. I feel like this weekend there is going to be a lot of healing between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. I feel like you're both on thrones. Significant Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy here. I read this as Capricorn season, North Node in Taurus, Virgo, because you're bum, because you're just so bum. There is balance. There is awareness of each other. I like this card this way around. Because his eye is always on her, and she's just so about her. It's how it's supposed to be. And I think that if there is attention paid to the natural abundance of this union, you would allow it. Because it's so part of nature. It's so intrinsic. The time has come to really sit in your abundance. Regardless of what your fear programming might lead you to believe otherwise. It's almost about bringing balance to the situation. And sometimes being a measured person is very important. And one of my favorite sayings is, even moderation in moderation. So whilst you are practicing being a measured person, remember moderating your life puts you on a whole different status, a whole different level. This weekend, there's a lot of company, there's a lot of friends, there's a lot of family, there's a lot of people that feel like your people. And there's a reason to be in a celebratory mood. Mercury retrograde, remember to take a deep breath. It stations today. And this Mercury retrograde, I feel like, is going to be so resolutive. You know, it's going to bring so many resolutions to the table. Wheel of Fortune and Nine of Swords. Someone's rushing in. There's a time of change, Virgo, and I feel like you're rushing towards a fortune. You are absolutely rushing towards a very prosperous and abundant time. And I hope it's because you're really sitting in your power and owning who you are and just knowing that that is you taking matters in your own hands and bringing justice. Bringing your own justice. Like serving karma 101. Don't get revenge, get better. But here you guys are, king and queen, solidly on that throne. Very earthy, grounded energy here. Bottom of the deck, 5, 5, and the 3 of Swords. 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. Okay, so 5 of Swords is about picking up the energy, knowing what battles it is that you need to pick. You know, pick your battles kind of energy. It's not necessary for everyone to get all of your energy like that. Do you know what I mean? You got to be very, very careful about where that energy of yours is going. And if you are surrounded by energy vampires or just people that demand more of you than they should, you need to be protective of you. Okay, that's in your hands. And if you're giving away, or even if you feel like you're giving away more energy than you should be, you need to catch yourself in the moment. I gave you guys one of my tools, right? The minute you catch yourself giving away way too much energy to a negative vibration, not today, bad witch. Keep yourself in check, huh? Pick your battles. North Node in Taurus is definitely an adjustment. This is a complete energetic shift. We've gone from thought into matter, right? Energetically, we got to start at the bottom to work our way to the top, I guess. This is martyr syndrome. Don't sacrifice yourself, okay? Don't tell yourself that you don't deserve it or you don't believe it. Or that it can't be possible for you. Come inside, come out of the cold, and tap into source. Like, legit, plug into source. Inside here is the Hierophant. That is the church, the stained glass windows. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, go inside, and listen to the Hierophant's sermon. Where he preaches to his people about how it is all just a mindset. So even if you decide to win, it's a mindset. If you decide to heal, it's a mindset. If you do decide, and this is past, present, and future, and if you do decide to make an amends, forgive and forget, and close out energetic cycles with this very maternal, nurturing full moon, illuminate what you should have forgiven a long time ago. And really nurture that inner child of yours this weekend. Mother, father yourself. Parent yourself this weekend. Give yourself the hugs that you need. The tenderness, the love that you need. The more you bring it back to you, the more you're likely to find it everywhere around you. You know what I love? I obviously make a lot more Virgo videos than... Even though, you know what? I respect the other signs, and while I wasn't making videos, there were people that left comments from the other signs that said that the videos really helped them, which is why Obviously, the Virgo videos are the strongest on this channel, but it's important that I do those because they appreciate it, you know? And I feel like it's important. I feel like this weekend you have to appreciate why you're important. And clearing up just limiting beliefs that have been left from like things certain people have said, or in relationships, or even parents, or boyfriends, girlfriends, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, whatever, you know. It's about creating a flow within your body. And these act like blocks. So it might be about creating that flow within your body again. I've been saying it. Virgo, you might be surrounded by a lot of options right now. People come forward with information, others come forward with emotional offers. People want to talk, people want to take you out, people want to, you know, be in your energy. I do feel like your energy does have some clearing up to do this weekend. And ultimately, I hope you choose the king over the knights. But I kind of feel like that's gonna king or queen over the knights. I kind of feel like it's gonna be inevitable because things are about to change in a really, really good way. What was down now ends up going up, 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 and up. It's super intuitive. It's kind of quiet. It's kind of airy. But it's the feeling of knowing that it's on its way, and that it's arrived, and that it's here, and that it's yours. Claim it. I love you guys. 17:17 on the clock. I think that's all I have for you. To book a reading, visit Rubyreadstarot.com. I am offering 15 minutes additional to all readings booked between now and the 1st of February, so do take good advantage of that. Thank you guys, everyone that does book. I look forward to speaking to you all. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye.